Salutations, good people. It's Melissa here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome and welcome back to the blackness. Thank you very much. If you didn't know. Yes, I know my skin looks dewy. It's actually just setting mist on my face right now. But just want to let you guys know, I haven't filmed in a while. I didn't cut my hair. No, you can't touch it. And this is a good old-fashioned get ready with me. So I'm going to go ahead and spray some of this Ulta Beauty matte. It's a makeup setting spray, but you can also use it to just kind of set your face. You know, your girl is like an oil slick, so let's get into this party. It does have a really nice scent to it, just letting you know. And I'm going to be using my Bare Minerals neutral, whatever this color is. I'm using a natural lighting today, so if the lighting varies and changes, you know why. I'm just using the lights from outside my apartment window. So I'm just gonna open this sapsucker up, tap a little bit in there. I don't know, I did record another video early mid-June, and I don't think I've posted it yet because I was just going I just didn't like post it because, well, I'm busy, busy, as are most people. I was like, but you know, I work in healthcare. It doesn't sleep, it don't stop. TikTok, you don't stop. And that is healthcare to a T. I start school up in the fall to further my healthcare career. I'm no longer pre-med. Actually, I just want to briefly talk about that. This is, again, get ready with me to go absolutely nowhere. So you'll see that in the title. But yeah, I'm doing another avenue, but I'm still sticking in the healthcare educational profession. So so that's what's going on here. Just swirl tap buff myself into, well, I don't want like full beat coverage because guess what, I'm going nowhere. Probably going to order a pizza and that's going to be it because it's too hot. It's 94 degrees out here, okay? I'm not trying to turn on my oven. It's too hot for this. My hair is just acting a fool like its owner. But yeah, let's see, let's catch up. I'm just doing this to kind of just get some semblance of coverage. I don't know how much you can see because I do record on my old cell phone. Just gonna put a little smidgen more in the cap. It's been nanners. Ulta has opened backed up. Wow. Whew. I haven't spoken to a camera in a few weeks, and your girl can't even speak English anymore. It's like I just it flew out the window. So yeah, I just want some basic coverage, nothing too crazy. I only use a few taps of this at a time. This is like the small one that I got in like a beginner, like a kit at work. Ulta, one of my jobs. Okay, so then this is just the mineral veil. I screw these lids on real tight. No matter what I do, the little shifter thing always opens up, even after I turn it so tight. But whatever. It does not listen to me whatsoever. So anywho, I'll be filming at least 2 or 3 other videos today. So if you see the same makeup look, And next videos, you'll know why. And this freaking light is just acting a fool. I'm trying. Anything. I didn't feel like turning on this ring light. It's 94 degrees. It's too hot for this. I'm upset that I opened up my windows because normally I keep my windows closed. Well, not windows, but the blinds closed. One, I don't like anybody peeping up in my apartment. Two, I don't. Is it weird? I'm half Nigerian and I don't like sunlight. I'm just one of those weirdos. I don't like the sun. Not in that capacity. I don't really have any talking points here. It's just kind of off the cuff. So if it sounds like I'm burbling, rambling, blathering, using the same synonyms for same daggone terms, you know why. Alrighties, I'm going to go into my bag where I got some brushes. Huzzah. And let's pull, ooh, this one from Profusion. It's a good brush, so we're going to pull that sucker up. And it promptly fell on the floor. One moment, please. Okay, and I'm back. Like it even mattered. I don't know, lots been happening, obviously, in the world, with the Coro and just civil unrest and injustice and everything. I have strong feelings about everything. As in my last several videos, I think I've posted on my channel in the last month or so, letting people know a lot of my content was pre-filmed, pre-Breonna Taylor, pre-George Floyd, pre-Ahmaud Arbery, pre-Rashad Smith. It's just, Brooks, it's just been, the thing is, this is nothing new, okay? This is nothing new to black people, I being one of them, with police brutality. Ugh, I just bit my nail off and just did that. So I've been finding that I've been biting my nails again lately, and that's a sign of stress for me. Yeah, I've been stressed out, and I haven't been motivated to make content. A lot of it's pre-filmed. It was filmed months upon months ago, and things happen, your world implodes. Like, I'm still trying to process the loss of my mother. As of filming this today, it's not quite a year that she's been gone, but it's getting closer to 1 year that I've lost my mama, and I'm not okay. And I'm trying to deal with that grief on top of grieving people that look like me, losing their lives to this madness that has been going on for ages. It's just, we live in this era where we all have these beautiful little cell phones that just catch every little thing, and with the bloop, we can post it everywhere. It's kind of, it's jarring. Let's just say the least, it's jarring. Okay, also, I'm going to be using a mishmash of things today. I know a lot of people hate that when you jump around, but that's what I'm going to do because I finally feel somewhat inspired to play with my makeup. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to be using the Neon palette from Profusion. I just slammed it shut after I opened it. This bad boy's got some pigment to it, okay? Also, I might be jumping into the Spectrum palette as well. And you just look at them, you're like, those are the same things, Melissa. What are you doing? It's the same. They look exactly the same. Actually, okay, yes. Like, if I hold them up, they're pretty pretty interchangeable. You could totally use one or the other. But right now, I don't know if I want to lighten it up. I probably am going to put some on. Because I actually do want to have pigment show up. And it does. It's just... it shows up. I just want to make sure it pops. Okay. So this is just a little bit of my concoction. And with e.l.f.'s light beige concealer. I put a few other little items in there. I had my friend Maddie remove the stopper on it because your girl was bougie, be like, excuse me, I'm not ruining my nails for this. So I made her do it. I'm like, I'm not chipping my nails for this. You don't wear nail polish due to your religion. And it's true, she does not wear nail polish due to her religion. So it's kind of just blending out to... I'm not going to build it up to just be like completely like stark white on my eyeballs. I hope everyone's been doing well. You know, consumerism, I've been an active part of that. Trying to buy smarter though. But, you know, the whole self-care and buy our masks, buy our serums, buy this, buy that, and you'll feel better in these uncertain times. Like, bitch, you don't think I'm fully aware of these uncertain times? I'm fully aware. I'm in healthcare. I work in a hospital. I see stuff that I wish I didn't see. Experience things I wish I didn't experience. Jeez Louise. Alright, I'm going to this green shade called Logical. Is powdery. I mean, real powdery. I don't know if you can see that little pile. Yeah, so. But, just to give you a swatch. Boom. I have a lot of swatches on my hands and arms. But as you can see, it shows. I don't know what I'm doing thus far. I've planned no eye look. To be honest with you, normally I would stay in this little red pinky little quad right over here, but okay, so the trick is pack it. Just pack it on. Why is somebody calling me now? I want nothing to do with you. I mean, I do. It's my friends and family. Sometimes I do just... I want to be alone, you know, and you just don't want to be bothered. And then you're just... Then you feel bad because you just ignored all your friends and family. And they're just, what's wrong? Are you okay? And you get that. And sometimes, no. That just brings me back to my point. No, I'm not okay. I'm not okay with anything that's happening in the world. I'm not okay with anything that's happened in my own personal life. You know, it's hard. Two of my best friends, they're married. Early this year, they had a beautiful baby girl on her own birthday. At that, she gave birth on her birthday to their first child. I would have been real upset about this because, one, I don't want to share my birthday. Two, I wouldn't want to give birth on my birthday. Ugh. But then again, my mother was pregnant with me and both my sister and my sister as well during my grandmother's birthday, Christmas, my mom's birthday, the New Year. My sister was born 5 days after my mom's birthday, which is December 30th, and I'm born exactly 2 weeks to the day after my mom's birthday. So we're both my sister and I are January babies. So I don't know. What the heck am I thinking about this look? I don't know. Y'all, this is not okay, let's try to mix in some of the other green from Spectrum palette. They're actually really good. I created a really fun look with it the other night. I know. It's kind of me just wanting to put a nice matte down. I'm not doing anything too complex. I'm not trying to do anything like extra crazy. I'll probably use that blue to deepen. And I'm using Lucky, this green shade right here. I don't know, it's overcast, so it wants to be light, it wants to be dark. And it's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon. My time here, Central Standard Time. So yeah. To sum everything up, I'm not okay. I'm really not okay with everything that's going on in the world. I love my friends dearly. I have some friends or associates that I do care about deeply. It's just I find them to be not out of their depth, but more just completely. I'm trying to grab my palette of special shadows here. So here is my, oh, you can see my bedroom in my window. So here is my palette of special shades. I don't know how they read on camera, but they are stunning. These are all multi-chromes, duochromes, special shades. This top row up until this shade right here on the corner, this is all Baby Bat Beauty and everything. This one right here and these 2 rows are all Divina shadows. So this is the Butterfly Kaleidoscope collection right here, this little L shape, these 8 shades, and these 7 shades are their Galaxy Dust shadows. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to put one of these beautiful shades on the eye. I'm just probably going to use my finger. I have a napkin somewhere around these parts to wipe my fingers off once all is said and done. And I don't know, since I went with this beautiful green shade, let's go with a nice beautiful green shift. I don't know, buddy. I should have went with like a beautiful red shade because there are plenty of red fiery shades. I don't know if this is catching the stunning. Just look at how beautiful this is, okay? I think I need more shadow over the lid. Because I want it to adhere to something and I want the color to pop. So, oh, the sun will come out when it feels like. I don't know, guys. Moral of the story is I'm not okay. A lot of with this, I try to explain to a lot of people, no, it's not okay. This systemic racism, history of violence, history of hatred, you know, it's real, it's out there. I tried to explain to people years ago as a young woman being paid less than a Caucasian counterpart who has less education, sometimes none, than me. I have to work 17 times harder than, say, a white person at a simple clerical or administrative or data entry job to get a satisfactory, you know, like you're above satisfactory. But they can call in. I don't call into work. I'm not tardy. I tend to, if I make mistakes, I readily and want to quickly remedy them. And it's just terrifying to me, you know, how some just get away with, I hate saying get away with murder, but they get away with so much, and I'm sometimes just very much flabbergasted as to why this is okay. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm inspired by this beautiful green shifty shade. It's called Parthenos by Divina. don't know if you can see how beautiful it is. It's blue, it's green, it's, oh, can you see that beautiful shift? Alright, so we're going to put Parthenos all over the lid. Probably, I'm going to try this with a brush first. This is my first time actually using, other than swatching, my Divina shadows. Ooh, okay. I like it. I'm going to try my finger with the other eye. Ooh, I don't know if y'all see that. Ooh, okay. So we're just going to try my finger with this eye. They're very, very soft. It feels very nice. That's what I felt when I first was swatching these. I placed an order for these June 1st, and before June was out, I received these in the mail. It was a pre-order, especially for the Galaxy Dust. So I jumped on it because I kept seeing Annalika Nyquist, Amy Loves Makeup, Karen Harris. Like, I saw a lot of people talk about these, and then I was so excited to see Colorful Camille talk about these as well. She actually bought the same 2 bundles that I did, and I'm like, ooh, it's nice to see this swatched on some melanin. I love Annalika Nyquist, Karen Harris, and Amy Loves Makeup. But it's nice to see somebody, well, Karen Harris is probably going to be the closest to me in skin tone because she's tan, but I'm honestly a little browner, but with, like, it's weird. My face and neck don't match the rest of my body. It's a weird thing, but you know what? My black is beautiful, so we're just going to go with that. We're going to add a little bit more of Parthenos onto the mobile lid. Oh, the shine on this. And I'm not using any glitter glue. I went in with a slightly dampened brush for the first go round, and then just my fingers for afterwards. So I am not upset about this. I'm just going to do like a brief monochromatic moment. I'll be honest with you, I'm okay with this eye look as is. Like, I don't feel like messing with it too much. Maybe add some green eyeliner. But ooh, the rest of the shadow I put on the back of my hand. This is beautiful. Like, my multi-chrome mission. These are my stickers I got from Baby Bad Beauty for my order. My multi-chrome mission. It's still a thing. So, let's see. What's be next? I don't know. I think I probably... you know what? I'm going to take a little bit of Nautical out of the Spectrum palette. Just a little bit. Just put a little bit right here. Just a little something, something. Just a little something, something. I'm going, I don't feel inspired to play with makeup. And then when I do sit down and play with it, I'm like, well, I'm going to use more than 2 colors. And then I'll use 3 colors. And then I'll use these colors. And then I'll just to deepen the look, to give it a little bit, just a hint of depth in the outer ring of my eyeball. So... see, I have a little bit of green fallout underneath my eyes. Not much, but just a little bit. And honestly, this looks fine. I'll probably just blend it out just a smidgen. I have a fluffy brush somewhere. I didn't end up using this brush I got from Profusion. But y'all are sleeping on these brushes, though. I've used this a couple times. It's great. I slept on Profusion. I have 7 palettes from them. I'll have 8 because my 8th one is in the mail. And I want 9 but it's sold out on their website and I'm upset. It's the Rubies palette and the Sapphire palette. Sapphire is on its way to me. Ruby. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Sorry, I do love that song by the Kaiser Chiefs. So, going back into the Neon palette, we're going to go back into Logical, which is the shade. You know what? I'm going to mix a little bit of Sunny and Logical together. Still has some pigment on there. Woof. And then I'm just going to buff my edges together with a little bit of yellow and green. Kind of tied together since it's a little bit limey. Nice, fun, summery look. And it's actually kind of showing up on my eye. I don't know how it's picking up on camera, but I have a little tiny mirror right in front of me underneath my camera, and it's picking up. So I'm sorry if I'm looking down like, hey, it looks like it works. It's working. There's a little schmutz on my camera too. Excusez-moi. But yeah. I know I've kind of just been bouncing from point to point, feeling to feeling. Moral of the story is, if you're not an ally, please don't tell me. I've been waiting for somebody at my job. I'll tell you this. I work in surgery in the hospital, in the surgical floor. I have one black surgical nurse, a Filipino nurse, who are, we call each other Brownie. Not as a racial thing, is that she looks after me and I look after her. We have a camaraderie. Well, 2, 3 right now, black surgical techs. 4. Let me just tell you, on the team that all of them are on, there's about 70 people. Less than 6 are black. Or people of color. Let's go, because you know what? I'm going to take J2, and he's Korean. So let's just put in all the non-white people. And 1 Latina. There's less than 8. Out of almost a team of 100, there are 8 people of color that work as a nurse. But there's only 1 black surgical nurse. And she is the bomb. She was a surgical tech when I first started there. And she was going to nursing school. And she had just finished. Like, that doesn't look too wild. I was just checking, making sure I didn't look completely and utterly crazy. She didn't, and earned her nursing degree. The other one is also in nursing school, and she goes back in not the fall but spring. I'm so proud of her, because they're all wonderful humans, not because they're black, because they're just good people in general. Okay, every race has bad people. Okay, every race. But I'm just saying, we are just so grossly, I don't want to say outnumbered, because it makes it sound like it's like a standoff. It's not a standoff here. It's just, I'm just doing this in weird order. I'm gonna do my brows, and this is something that Emily Noel made me buy. It is the e.l.f. Instalift brow pencil. She kept talking about this, and I don't know what shade I have. It's, oh, that's tiny print. I need new glasses. Deep brown. So I'm just gonna spoolie my brows. I'm not doing much on my brow game. I don't, if you want to dog me about my brow, I love my actual brow shape. I just love I don't like the fact that my brows, I feel, are a little bit sparse. I was about to say sparse. And light. Because my natural hair color is a reddish brown. In this light, you can't tell. My hair is actually quite brown. So yeah, it's crazy. And this is also wonderful. I need this side. So I just use just a smidge. Like, I don't use much except close to my tail. And a little light pressure is all you need, because this bad boy has some great pigment. And all I do is like to just put just a little bit where I know I'm a little sparse. And I'm not trying to look down like there. I'm trying to look right at you. With, as my mommy would say, my big old popped eyeballs. So yes. Definitely toward the tail. I don't think this is going to be like an hour, because this, I think, may be the fastest face I've ever put on. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? I might eat those words and he'd be like, it's an hour, Melissa. Okay. So that's all I feel like doing with my brow. With the pencil. And then I'm going to go in with the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel Mascara. I think this is a number 2 brownie brows. But I want the actual, I want the other one that's much darker. Because I feel this one is, this one's good, but I want the darkest one. I think it's chocolatey brows. And it was sold out when I bought it physically at Ulta before the shelter in place orders had happened. So I couldn't quite get the shade I wanted. And then online, I'm probably gonna buy it online though, because I do really like this brow gel. Sometimes when I'm completely lazy, I just run this through my brow and be like, okay, I'm done. Because it does just give me a very simple, as you can see, I have brows on my face. This just helps put them up there. Alright, what else are we doing here? I don't know. I don't know if we want to do a fun pop. Is my pencil sharpened? I'm looking at my eye pencils. I could always do this beautiful light green, which is just to tie the whole look together. Or we could do the pop-up. Let's do the pop-up. Let's do the blue. Wait, no. Do I have the navy blue? Let's do the navy blue. The navy blue? Where is... I could have swore. Oh, there it is. What is wrong with me? Okay. I do have the navy blue. Okay, we're doing the navy blue. I have a pink somewhere in here. I gotta go through my makeup bag. But this is from LA Girl, the Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner in Never Ending Navy. So I'm just going to put this in my... I'm not tight lining, guys, because your girl hates tight lining, okay? I freaking hate tight lining. I do. I really do, with a passion. Ugh. Let me just go over the side just a smidge more. Okay. So then we get a little definition there. And the eyeball. I thought I was going to use a standard metallic, so I bought like this huge thing of, like I had like extra, like my hair's curled, yes. It feels crunchy yet soft because I have mousse in it. I know, I'm kind of spazzy. I have not filmed in a while. Please bear with me. Promise. I'm going to tie the whole look together real fast. I just need mascara. Aha, okay. So, let's do, we're going to do a little bit of, I don't know, do I want to go back into the, yeah, you know what, let's go back into the Spectrum palette, take a bit of Nautical on this little pencil smudgery brush, and we're just going to smudge. I was like, I don't feel inspired. And then I was like, let me use like 17 colors. I don't know. It feels good to put on makeup. Also, I haven't been inspired to put on makeup because, well, before it was required to even enter the hospital wearing a mask, my sister told me, Melissa, start wearing them. She goes, we don't know what the heck is going on. We didn't. So I started covering up my face. I even had my scarves, and then I found when my mom was ill, she had a whole bunch of face masks when she had got bronchitis last year. And I found those in her bedroom, and I was like, in a brand new sack. I was like, thanks, Mommy, for looking out for your girl, because now my face is covered and protected. So I had those. So that was also a really good thing that I had that as well. So You see the blue popping. More so on my left eye than on my right, which is, I'm surprised. Let me just intensify that just a smidge. I love green eyeshadow. That's one of my favorite things. Next to purple. Purple, green, pink, pinky red. And then neutrals are kind of my favorite thing. But purple's at the top. I know, nobody's surprised because, you know, purple's on my neutral. That was my stance when I first started my channel, which has been over a year, and I have over 100 plus videos, which is lunacy to think I filmed that much. To be honest with you, it doesn't feel like I filmed anything at all. My 1 year officially uploading content was in May. Feels kind of crazy. Okay, I don't want to look like I popped out of an 80s video now. Just let me tone this down just a smidgen. So. Get out. And you know, we're gonna rock down to Electric Avenue. Okay? Just gonna let you know that. I don't know, guys. It's repeated trauma with this whole thing and with everything coming to the forefront with Black Lives Matter. Again, I will leave, as in my previous videos, a pinned statement with some information for you, of all colors and races and of the same, to check out. If you cannot donate, you can sign a petition. You can voice your opinions, whether you're against it or for it. If you're against it, I don't need that negativity in my life. I'm just saying, I will respectfully just ignore it. As with some of the people at work, I have respectfully ignored about. Well, I don't see what the big deal is. I mean, why do they always think we got it coming? That's the problem. Like, we don't always, you know, like that's a thing. And there's also a shimmery shade in the neon palette right here. I think I might use it. I don't know if I want to use that as the inner corner highlight. I don't know. Oh, let's go into my Naked Cosmetics. This has gotten a lot of love. As you can see, I have hit pan, and there are huge dips in all my colors. So I use these for inner corner highlights for fun, for funsies. I'm going to do mascara first. Let that dry. And this is just the LA Girl Volumatic Full-On Volumizing Lash Lifting Mascara. It's on its last leg, so I'm just going to try to use it up. I'm just saying, guys, it's just ongoing trauma. I'm not comparing myself to a war vet with PTSD, but there is a sort of trauma that comes with the otherness that is, well, what I am. And it's hard. And then you have the trauma of losing your parent, and I feel like an orphan. You know, oh gosh, why did I start talking about this when I'm putting on mascara after I've done all my eye makeup? It's just, you feel, okay, enough trying to put it on with my left hand, on my left eye. That loss, I watched a YouTuber, her name's Whitney Hedrick, and she just recently posted a video talking about losing her mom to cancer, and that's what I lost my mom to. And let me tell you something, I cried the entire video. It was like half an hour plus, and I sat there and I cried going, I relate so much to what she was feeling. You just feel like you didn't do enough. You didn't, even though you were there, even though you listened, you just felt like you didn't do enough for your mother. And that's how I felt. I didn't do enough for mommy. Even though I was there and My sister, you know, we did everything we could for her. It's so difficult, just the loss. Sometimes I just can't put it into words. I don't know how to sometimes sum it up. Oh, man. So, in conclusion, let's get ready to go nowhere. I don't know, guys. None of this made any sense, and I'm sorry. I am so sorry. It's just, I was just, I guess just talking out loud, just talking out my feelings sometimes about things. I barely, and I say barely, scratch the surface on anything on my actual feelings of, well, everything. That's to keep me somewhat matte for the next couple of, I guess, an hour or two while I try to attempt to film another video. That's right, I'm bourgeois. Also, I bought this because it's hot as hell, okay? I have one that you wear as a necklace around your neck and the fan blows up at you, so you know you have some air hitting your face. This one, actually, you can feel it and it squirts water. I'm like, yes. So, I don't know if you see that. Hit this and it squirts water out. I'm just going, here's the tank. And it opens up and you fill it with water. And actually, all the water I had in it, I used because it was hot that day. But yes, I'm just trying to melt down all my powder. Yep, I'm that kind of person that sprays myself multiple times. I spray with a matte setting spray, which I'm no longer buying high-end matte setting sprays. I'm just going to stick to that Ulta. It was like a good $5–10, and you get a big old bottle because a little goes a long way. Although I don't like the sprayer, but it's good. And sometimes, since I haven't been wearing makeup, I haven't really put on makeup in ages. I think the video I filmed in June, over a month ago. I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm just wearing, I think, multi-chrome shadows on my eyes. And it's so fun. Like, oh my god, Becky. It's so fun. Okay, we're almost at 45 minutes. So, lips. I need to take off my lip balm. Okay. Since I decided to choose, this doesn't exist anymore. This is the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche lipstick in the shade Kale. I am also on the hunt for a good black and green. So, let's do it. Roll this down so I don't break it. Yep. Okay. Not on my teeth. Fabulous. I still know how to put on lipstick. I also haven't worn lipstick in ages. It's just been lip balm or like a lip tint or stain. Still stains inside my mask because sometimes if I have to put my mask immediately on, it's not dry. It's miserable. So, huzzah. Wow, this was my first Get Ready to Go With Me Nowhere in months. I don't think I've done one of these since late last year. Yeah, I'll try to remember to link one. I'll try to remember to link anything at this point, guys. I feel rusty. So, thank you for coming to my ramble. It's definitely not a TED Talk, but thank you for coming to my ramble. I don't even know where I put my glasses. So, let's see if I can remember my outro. Okay, if you could please just do me a solid. If you could please take care of yourselves, take care of one another. Please read up on things if you are of a different race, ethnicity, and just to understand Native Americans, Black people, Latinos, Hispanics, other ethnically diverse people, Filipinos, Asians, we all are facing some sort of huge amount of discrimination. And nowadays, with technology in this day and age, everything's coming forth. I please encourage you to vote. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, take care of your community. If you have not reached out to somebody, if you haven't heard from them in a while, please reach out to them. Let them know you're thinking of them. Okay? Also, it would behoove you, move you to make the smart choice. Again, making smart choices is not always the easy choice. But sometimes when you're making the right choice and the smart choice, it feels off or wrong, off-putting. It's because we normally want to do what's like instant gratification, but you know, please, it will behoove you to make the smart choice. It'd be much appreciated if you did. All right, I appreciate you all. Thank you for coming to my Ramble Fest. I mean, this is about almost an hour, so yeah, I jinxed myself. Thank you so much for coming. Peace easy. Again, pin comment down below. Peace easy. I will catch you guys in the next video, which is hopefully coming up soon. Bye.